Hello everyone. In the previous session, we learned about the basic human aspirations, happiness and prosperity, which are in the form of continuity. In this lecture, we will learn how we can attain this happiness and prosperity. Most important, continuous happiness and prosperity. To find out, our happiness and prosperity are related to what? Let's start with a very simple exercise. On the screen, you are having a simple list. Find out your own desire and wants from the list, or you can have your own list. I have no idea about yours. It might be either long or shorter list. Better to select from the list. Our desires and wants are related to physical things mostly, right? And they are basically known as physical facilities. But many are other than physical facilities too. Take the example from the list only. First two examples are there, a big car and happiness. If we are going to compare a big car and happiness, a big car is a physical facility which is a luxurious thing just to show off, and something else, it is a want. But if we talk about the happiness, next point, it is not a physical facility, it is a kind of a feeling. You feel happy to have a big car. That is desire, means a big car is a want and happiness is a desire. On the basis of all these things, you can have your own list. If you want to select from this list, you can select. You can see on the screen, just right, you are having physical facilities, right? Let's continue with this in detail and you will get the answer of the list that we have discussed earlier. As we know, everything that comes to us in life come in a form of a proposal, and here we are having a set of proposal. Physical facilities are necessary for human beings and also for the animals as well. Physical facilities are necessary and complete for animals, while they are necessary but not complete for the humans. Let's get it clear or verify on the basis of an example. If we talk about the animals, they need physical things to survive or to live, especially to take care the body. If we take the example of a cow, if it feels hungry, gets its fodder or grass, sits around and chew at a layer manner, means enjoying its fodder. That's it. It doesn't need any speech after meal or a walk to digest or a book to read. And you can say MBA, right? All this related with the case of humans. Let's go through it in detail. And if we humans are hungry, we go for food. No, not only the food, we want tasty food. When we had all, then we need some place to relax. Sometimes it's not just sit around and relax. We are having some more needs, some plans that vary from person to person. Like some wants to sit with their family, some with friends, wants to watch TV, their favorite series on net in the current scene, a walk for digestion of a food, a book to read for relaxation, and so on. The list is too lengthy. After seeing this, it is easy to understand that physical facilities for human beings, you can say, for us are necessary but not complete. Our needs are more than just the physical facilities and the needs. Now we can easily understand that for animals, physical facilities are necessary and complete, but for the humans, physical facilities are necessary but not complete. Let's talk about another proposal which is just left to the physical facilities, that is the relationship. Besides physical facilities, we human beings want relationship. The relation that we have with other human beings like brother, sister, mother, father, husband, wife, friends, teachers, and so on. We are having so many relations. Our basic desire is to have a good relationship. If any problem is there with these relationships, it troubles you, us, or you can say it bothered you or us. This is not the desire of animals. That's why it is mentioned separately here. The next for us to understand related to relationship is how we want to be in a relationship, and that want is mutual fulfillment. Means we want to have mutually fulfilling relationship. Before getting in its detail, let's have a simple example for or from our life. That is clap. To have a good output means a loud sound from a clap. Both hands should participate, or you can say play its role. Same with the relationship for the mutual fulfillment. Both persons should play their roles. If two friends are having an argument which made them uneasy, and one stopped talking, but it's still with that one other friend, but the other had no issues, then it will be fine. And this argument will be with that one friend as a good feeling or a good memory. In other words, if both are having grudges, means both having the grudges like I don't want to talk with that one person again, I don't want to talk with my friend, then both have to take the initial step to sort out the problem, because they are having a good time as a good friend. For the mutual fulfillment, they have to take a initial step. It's not just a part of one person. If we talk about the physical facilities, we want prosperity in us and enrichment in nature. As we have already studied prosperity in detail, only one thing is important for us, that we want to be in prosperity in a continuous form, not in deprivation. If we talk about the nature, we are too dependent on nature for the physical facilities. We don't want to spoil the nature and want only the enrichment of natural resources. Now here we are with the complete diagram of the basic requirement for the fulfillment of aspiration. But one thing you have to keep in this mind, that this is our natural acceptance, what we want to be. But what we are means our state today. Let's understand it in detail. Firstly, try to understand in relationship. If we ask ourselves a question, am I able to have such kind of relationship? Then the answer will also be the same, that sometimes yes I do and sometimes no I don't. It may be with the family or with the society. If we talk about the family, there are many problems, right? We are having many problems at the levels that leads to unhappiness. If we talk about the society, we are having the problems like fights, killing and so on. Basically, the root of unhappiness is expectations. Yes, it is in a relationship. If you are doing something for a relation, in return you expect double or it might be triple. Any relation, it may be between mother and the son. That's why we are having problems in that relationship. And if we talk about the physical facilities for animals, the same thing is there, necessary and complete. But if we talk about humans, it is necessary but not complete. Before moving forward, ask a question. Do I feel prosperous or deprived? Am I happy with my wealth today? Means what type of the physical facilities, the money I have, I'm happy or not? The answer will help you to understand that in today's scenario, we are not having the feeling of prosperity. Its place is taken by deprivation. Means we have too much, so many things we have, but we are not having the feeling of sharing. And if we talk about the nature, we are destroying the nature gradually, not even gradually, with the full speed. Sometimes it's look like that in just a one stroke we are going to end it. Means we want something different and reality is completely opposite to it. The problem in relationship is that we are trying to control the relationship means decision making which does not lead to mutual fulfillment. One word for this is just expectations. Don't expect anything from anyone in any relationship. Now, we are going to talk about the solution of the problem in relationship. Firstly, you have to understand the issues, then try to resolve, and the result is mutual fulfillment. And don't try to control someone's life, maybe personally or professionally. The same happens with the physical facilities. Decide your requirements. Don't have too much. Have only as per your needs. Yes, as per your necessity, but ensure that you have more than that. It only leads to prosperity, means it is present in nature for others as well as for the yours future generation, and work together. It's not like one man army. Work mutually to enrich the nature, means mutual prosperity completely. Now it's clear that every problem having its own solution, and its solution is right understanding, whether in relationship or with the physical facilities. As we have studied in the previous slide that only physical facilities can't ensure the relationships. It is only the right understanding that ensure fulfillment. No, mutual fulfillment in relationship and mutual prosperity in nature related to physical facilities. Therefore, we have to work on right understanding. Based on this, we can see there are two kinds of people in the world. The first one is for those that do not have physical facilities or wealth and feeling unhappy and deprived. Such people can be said to be materially deficient, unhappy and deprived. Or in Hindi, you can say Sadhan Vihin Dukhi Daridra. The short form can be written as SVDD. S for Sadhan, V for Vihin, D for Dukhi and D for Daridra. The second one is for those that have physical facilities or wealth and feel unhappy or deprived. Such people can be said to be materially affluent, unhappy and deprived. Or in Hindi, you can say Sadhan Sampan Dukhi Daridra. The short form can be written as SSDD. S for Sadhan, S for Sampan, D for Dukhi and D for Daridra. Check, do you want to be in first one or the second one? Basically, both are those states where we don't want to be in. We want to move from these to another one, that is having physical facilities and feeling happy and prosperous. Such people can be said to be materially affluent, happy and prosperous. Or in Hindi, you can say Sadhan, Sampan, Sukhi, Samriddha. The short form can be SSS and S. S for Sadhan, S for Sampan, S for Sukhi and S for Samriddha. To be in this category, we need on having, that is, right understanding. This is the important thing which is known as right understanding. If right understanding is there in a relationship, then we can attain mutual fulfillment in a relationship. If right understanding is there in having physical facilities, then we can have, or you can say that the result is mutual prosperity. That's all for today. Wait. One thing I want to tell you, please Try to implicate these in your life, not only the academic exercise. Okay? Thanks for today. Bye bye.